Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome back to Stay on Your Feet podcast. I am your host, Mr. Browne. A little bit different today. I am not joined by my co-host Delvino or Big Chris. They have the day off due to it being Christmas. So happy holidays to everybody celebrating. Hope you're enjoying this festive period. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it responsibly. But yes, what are we here to talk about? Match week 18. We are here to review the games that are coming up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. The first game of the weekend, well, is actually played today, is between Man United and Newcastle, kicking off match week 18 during the festive period. So, Boxing Day fixture. I'm gonna go for a Newcastle win. I think United will score first, and then Newcastle will come back and just batter them. I think they did the double over United last season, and I think one of the scorelines was 4-0 or 4-1. So it can happen, and I'm hoping it happens again. Sorry, Delvin. Sorry, Chris, but your team washed. They're trash, and they're about to get battered by Newcastle tonight at 8 p.m. So as recording, it hasn't kicked off yet, so it is my score prediction. Moving on to Saturday, tomorrow, the early kickoff is 12:30 between Nottingham Forest and Man City. Man City are away to Forest. I'm just going to say it's easy win. Easy win for City. Probably a Haaland hat-trick, if not a brace for him. But I don't see where Forest score or even win the game. Swiftly moving on to the first game kicking off at 3 o'clock is my beloved team, Arsenal. We're going against Brighton. I'm going to say it's going to be another 2-0 victory against Brighton. We beat them in the Carabao Cup last month. And the scoreline was 2-0. Back in October, so it wasn't last month. So, yeah, another win for us to stay top of the league. The next game is between Brentford and Bournemouth. That's also kicking off at 3 o'clock as well. I'm going to go for a Brentford win. I do think they are a slightly better team in slightly better form. So yeah, 2-1 to Brentford. Moving on to the next game, swiftly, Burnley and Everton. I'm going for an Everton win. Burnley are shocking. I think they're 19th currently. Everton are looking quite good, to be honest. They held us to a 1-0 win the other day. No, well, does that make sense? A 1-0 win? Well, anyways, when we played them, we beat them 1-0. It was a tough game. Moyes has done a good job since he's come in. They're not looking like the finished article, but they're looking a lot better than they did last season. Moving on to the next game is between Liverpool and the Wolves, current champions against the most teams likely to be relegated. Easy win for Liverpool. I don't know where Wolves are going to score one, to be honest, but I'm going to go 2-1 to the champions, the current champions. And then we have a London derby between West Ham and Fulham. I think this is going to be my first draw that I'm predicting. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw, but could be a Fulham win, maybe. But I'm going to go for a draw. I believe the 5:30 kickoff or the late kickoff is between Chelsea and Aston Villa. This is going to be a good game. This is going to be a tough game for both. They're both meant to be title contenders, but we'll see which one is a contender and which one is a pretender. I am going to go for a 2-2 draw between Aston Villa and Chelsea. And then moving on to the two fixtures on Sunday, it's a new boy Sunderland versus my second team, Leeds. Sunderland are a very good team. They're quite high up in the table. Leeds have found some good form. They got a good win against Chelsea. They battered them 3-0. I don't think it's going to be the same case, but I am going to back my team, my second team, to get the job done. 1-0 to Leeds against Sunderland. And the final game played on Sunday is another London derby between Palace and Spurs. I'm going to go for a Palace win. I think they're just a better team, and I hate the Spud, so I'm never going to back them. But yeah, 2-1 to Palace. That's been my match week predictions. Let me know in the comments what you think. How well do you think I'm going to do? And yeah, it's going to be a good weekend of football. So yeah, happy holidays. Enjoy it. Enjoy the weekend. I've been Mr. Browne. This is Stay on Your Feet podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Peace and love.